Check, 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 check. Check, check. Are we live? We are live. I'll let it play out today. Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? What is going on? It's your girl, Jay. It is Tuesday night. We are live. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the J Spot Network. It's some games going. Well, it's a game going on right now. We are at New York versus Atlanta. That is on right now. Right now it's on a commercial, but last I checked, I think Atlanta was up by 2. Not really sure what the score is for real, but I think they were up by 2. I think it was like 42-40 or something like that. So today we are going to recap the games that I came on Wednesday last week. So we talked about the games that played on Tuesday, which I normally don't do. I start my week on Tuesday. But since we already covered that, we're going to go over the games that happened on Thursday, which ended the regular season. And then we'll recap the first round or the first games that from the playoffs that played on Sunday. Right now, we're game 2, New York versus Atlanta. And who else comes on tonight? Aces play tonight against Seattle. I'm pretty sure probably about 9 o'clock. And then tomorrow will be the Fever versus Connecticut, and then Mercury versus Minnesota. So we'll recap those Thursday and Sunday games, talk about some news around the dub. I'll do my fit check. I do not have a rookie of the week. I'm not doing rookie watch this week because like all the rookies I covered, they did not play other than Caitlin and Rakia. So I can, if people want, I'll go over their numbers, but I don't have like a slide or anything. I know a lot of people are streaming, a lot of people are watching those. But also I have to get up in the morning and I can't be up late. So see who's in the chat, and then we'll get started with the show. So Jamie is here. Jamie says ATL putting up a good fight. ATL came out balling. I don't know if y'all saw, but first quarter, Alicia Gray was 5 for 5 from the field, 3 for 3 from 3-point. At one point, she had the same amount of points as New York's total team. So they came out fighting. I mean, they're staying close. It's not really, New York hasn't really taken off at all. Like no team can really get a big lead right now, but I mean, ATL's putting up a fight. I mean, you would think you would. It's win or go home at this point. Russell's in the house. Hello, Jay. I can't stay. I hit the like button. Sorry. It's okay. I know people got things to do today. We're in the thick of the playoffs, so I understand, but hopefully you'll come and watch the show when you can. And then Jeffrey's in the house. Hey, hello, J Spot. What's up, Jeffrey? All right, let's get into the recap real quick. And I think last time people were saying they couldn't see it, so I'm gonna make it. I'll change the view so it's a little bit bigger. All right, so last I left you. I was here on Wednesday. Thursday, these were the games. These were the last regular season games. Now, these games were important because the battle for 8th spot had not been won yet. So it all depended on Chicago having that 8th spot, depending on if they were going to win. And then if they won, they would need to have Washington lose in order to get that. So looking at these scores, we see what happened. Chicago lost to the Connecticut Sun 87-54. Dang, I didn't know it was that bad. I watched the game, but did I finish the game? I don't know if I finished the game. I mean, Angel was out, Diamond was out, Kennedy was out, Camilla was out. Who else was out? Well, we already know E. Will is out. Mick was hurt a little bit. Bree is playing with one eye. If we want to get into people being poked in the eye. It was rough. It was rough all around. They tried to put up a good fight in the beginning, but it just wasn't. It's not much you can do with them. So Chicago got an early ticket to go home and go take care of whatever they need to take care of in the off season. They're done for the season. Excuse me. Then you have Atlanta took on New York, which is a preview of what we're watching right now in the playoffs. But Atlanta won. They beat New York 78-67. Now I will say New York did not play. I believe they rested their starters. So they didn't play they wanted to rest them. They didn't play with their full team. Atlanta took advantage of that. They needed a win, so they got it the 78-67. And then Indiana, I think did Indiana rest their starters? I felt like I didn't see Caitlin play as many minutes as she normally does. I didn't watch that game. But Washington Mystics won by 1 point, beating Indiana Fever. They needed to win, but they needed Atlanta to lose in order to get the 8th spot. And like I said, Atlanta won. So that sent them home packing. Then you have LA. Hold on. My dog wants to be a daredevil. LA took on Minnesota. LA beat them 68-51. Again, Minnesota rested its main players. Dallas played Vegas. Vegas did rest their players, their main players, but Vegas still came out with the win 98-84. And then Seattle Storm took on the Phoenix Mercury. Did I watch that game? I'm not really sure if the main players were in, but I think Jewel didn't play. Ezzy was out with on concussion protocol, I believe, by that point. But Seattle Storm won 89-70, and that was it for the regular season. And then we get into Sunday's game. This is the start of the playoffs. So at this point, once the regular season ended, we knew Atlanta, being the 8th seed, was going to take on New York, being the 1st seed. We had Minnesota, the 2nd seed, that was going to be taking on Phoenix Mercury, which is the 7th seed. Then you have who's the 3rd seed? Oops. Connecticut as a 3rd seed taking on Indiana as the 6th seed. And then you had Seattle Storm versus Vegas. Vegas is the 4th seed. Seattle's the 5th seed. And so that's how it shakes down. So as you can see on the screen, Atlanta took on New York Liberty. And these are games best 2 out of 3. And it's so short. These first two rounds are always so short. Best 2 out of 3. And if you don't pick up one, you're out of there most likely. You don't want to push it to a game 3, depending on, and the way they have it, home court advantage is the first 2 games. The last game is going to be at the away or at the lower seeds play. So that kind of almost puts the home team at a disadvantage, because I would think you would want to have that final game, deciding game, be at your home, so you can have the home crowd hype you up, versus having to compete against the technically the away team, but the lower seed team in their house. So they have all the energy, all the momentum, and you got to beat them at their house, which is, it's possible. Obviously, it could happen, but it just seems to me maybe they should do a 1-1, like split it 1-1, and then the 3rd game is at the house of the higher seed. But anyway, so Sunday, Atlanta took on New York. New York whooped them 83-69. Sorry, y'all. My dog is being so needy. Then we had Indiana Fever take on Connecticut Sun. Connecticut Sun came out 93-69. Mabry had a time. Ever since she got to Connecticut, she's been showing us that, she can pop out and show people every once in a while. She came off that bench with 27 points. I think they said that was the most bench points from a player in WNBA playoff history. 27 points off the bench is what she did. Indiana didn't really have an answer for Connecticut. We already know the little drama that went down. I'm not even going to address it because it's dumb to even talk about. But Indiana lost to Connecticut Sun 93-69. Then we had Minnesota went up against Phoenix. Minnesota beat Phoenix 102-95. Fee went dumb. I think she had 38 points or something like that. Like she's here to play the playoffs. She's here to do the things. And although Diana Taurasi kept them in the game because she was just shooting threes like nobody's business, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to hold down Minnesota. They're just good. Minnesota's just a good team. Like they move the ball well when they're efficient. Most of the time, they don't really miss a whole lot of shots. And they will turn the ball over every once in a while. Like they've had issues sometimes turning the ball over. But other than that, like they're a solid team, so it's been cool to kind of watch them play. And then Seattle Storm played my team, my Vegas Aces. Let's go Aces. And the Aces won 78-67. Now, we started out slow. The Aces started out real slow. I think Asia was like 0 for 5 or 0 for 6, something like that. Did KP even score? I think KP only had 2 points in the game. She wasn't very effective. But let me tell you who was. That Chelsea Gray. That Chelsea Gray with that fadeaway shots. Chelsea Gray shooting threes. Chelsea Gray taking contact and still making her shots. Like that's the point guard we've been talking about. Like she knows what she's doing. She has the experience. People have been doubting her, saying that she's not ready. She's washed. She's injured. And this lady, at least for this game, this lady came in and let the people know, like, this ain't her first rodeo. She know what to do. So a big help from her, a big help from Jackie Young. Jackie was doing the things. Asia started to light up in that second half. That third quarter, I think she had, was it 17 points or 15 points or something in the third quarter? Just she came out just shooting. She came out just ready to go to get her team back in contention. And Tip Hayes, shout out to Tip Hayes, Tiffany Hayes. She was everywhere. Outside, inside, dashing to the basket, taking middies, driving to the basket, through contact, the reverse, the little alley-oop or reverse little layup thing she kept doing, like the little circus shots. Like you could not stop this lady. Like she came in, she was ready to play. I believe she had, what did she have, 20? I'm going to go ahead and pull it up because I want to see the box score because that's my team. Tip had 20 points. Yeah, 20 points. Chelsea had 16. Excuse me. Asia had 21. Jackie had 12. They did the thing. They did it. It was tight. Let me see. Third quarter. What did third quarter look like? Asia had 15 points. 15 points. In the third quarter, 70% from the field, 100% from three. Like that lady came out ready. So shout out to the Aces. So right now, Atlanta's up 48-43. We're at the half. So y'all right. They came to play. Let's see what the comments are saying. I'm back in here now. Eagles Brother says, happy playoff day. Happy playoff day. Ghost is in the house. Hey, Boog. Hey, Ghost. Eagles said, I would only like the best of 5 series in the first round if we allow teams to carry 12 to 13 players in the future. Expanding roster must be first priority. I agree with that. Ghost says, you missing Mabry? Giggle. No, I'm not necessarily missing Mabry. I never was mad that Mabry left. You got to do what you got to do. So I'm not upset about it. I didn't really understand it at first, but now, I mean, I get it why she wanted to leave. But we got Big Mama. Big Mama, Big Mama has been big for us the past like 3 games. Like obviously it wasn't enough, but once we get a system together in Chicago and some real like plays and schemes and all that other stuff, I think she's going to fit right in, and she can help us. I think the last 2 games she hit like the last 3 games 6, 5, and 5 on her threes or something like that, or 5, 6, 5. She's good. She's good. We just need to get everything else together. I don't miss Mabry that much. Obviously, the team misses her point production. She's been with the team, she knows, so that's automatic points that we lost. But I ain't that mad. Fever got smacked. Fever got smacked. I didn't watch the game, but I heard about it. Ghost says Link's well coached too. Yeah, Reeve. I mean, Reeve is the coach that when they got their 4 championships, she's been coaching them for a very, very long time. So it ain't nothing new for her. She's been there, done that. I think she knows how to run that system. She's good at it. And so, it shows in their play. And then you just happen to have really good players in that spot. And it's good. What do you want? Y'all, hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go through these comments real quick, and then I need to take a break real fast and let my dog out because he's like giving me the death stare. Like he's right off camera, right here, just like looking at me in my face. Ghost says, I can't talk about the storm right now, still in my feelings. SDS and Jewel building a brick city, and they doing Horston wrong, making her ride the bench so damn much. Who has her spot? Because she was starting for a little bit. Oh, Gabby. Gabby took her spot. Is that what happened? Ghost says there's only one player who had a better shooting percentage than Hayes. Can you guess? Can I guess who had a better shooting percentage of the aces or a total game? I didn't look at Asia's shooting percentage. I know the first half was not good. Second half, she did well. I don't know. Tell me, because I'm not going to look it up. Who had a better shooting percentage than Hayes? Or are you talking about just in the playoffs period? Let me know, Ghost. Peter says, please, the WNBA players need to go through media training crash course at the end of the season. Very important. Why? Why, Peter? Why do you say that? Eagle says, my Storm winning game 2 tonight. We can't go out sad with the 2-0. Look, these games matter, so I need my aces to go ahead and send them packing. That's what I need them to do. I don't want to do no game 3s. I really don't want nobody to do any game 3s. I know it kind of makes it exciting, but I want all the ones who won the games. I want them to go ahead and go into the next round, and then we can start knocking people off. But I don't want a game 3, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're at home, so yeah, that game 3 is going to be in Seattle, and I just don't like that. I don't like having to go into your like the team you're trying to beat. You have to do it at home. That very last game, that deciding game. So I don't like it. I don't like it. Ghost says Gabby Williams. Yeah. Ghost says Jordan Hurston 75 for the night. Oh, she had 75. Oh, you're talking about all of the playoffs. So Jordan had 75 for the night. That's dope. I like Jordan. I don't like her when she playing against my teams though, because she be all over the place. I don't like that. I don't like it because she can get dangerous real quick. I don't like it at all. Peacefully says loving the game. Jay, when I watch Jordan C play, I see Raven and vice versa, of course, in different stages of their evolution. Yeah, I like Jordan Canada. I liked her when she was in LA. I'm happy that she's healthy now. Her hand is healed and she's doing well. Did y'all see her get that rebound just a while ago in between? I think it was Stewie and JJ, and Lainey is all right there, and she came in from nowhere and got that rebound. Jordan is dope. I like her, and I can kind of see a little bit of Raven. I can see how similar their games may be or can be. Ghost says, yeah, I like Canada too. Solid little guard. All right, hold on, y'all, 1 second. Let me take my dog out real quick. It's going to be like 3 minutes. Talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back. Let me see. I'm gonna try this. I haven't tried this before. If I play a little music in the background while y'all wait, I'm gonna see if y'all can hear this. I'm gonna play that. We're not met. I don't even know what that is. These are like some standardized songs or something that's on my little program here. Okay, there we go. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Be right back. All right, that's not bad. Let me figure out how to turn this off. That's not a bad little groove. All right. I'm back. Let's see. Boing into some suburban yoga type ish. What's that mean, Ghost? Peter says fans is short for fanatics, just like any other sport, religion, or political cause. They are single minded. Like the sports figures they like can do no wrong, just like Kobe was to me. Okay, so what does that have to do with WNBA having media training? Ghost says my inner Keith Sweat is feeling this groove. Wasn't it kind of groovy? I might have to use that every now and then. Oh, you okay? Now my dog is choking. Y'all, it's everything going on over here. Ghost says to Peter, so you want W stars to cater more to the fans? I don't follow. And then Peter says, getting annoyed with so-called toxic fans is laughable. So-called. Okay. I can't stand LeBron and I'm a Kobe fanatic. That's just the nature of the sport. WNBA players need to come to terms with that. Okay, but still I don't understand what that has to do with media training. And also, I'm also a Kobe fanatic. I'm a Kobe fan. Have been following him since '96. Before he got drafted, followed him throughout his whole career. Got to meet him also. But maybe because I'm not a social media person, like it's not that big in my life as far as like growing up. I didn't really have that. But it's a different thing. I y'all love to bring up what happens in the NBA as an example of so-called fans and things like that. And yeah, there's crazy fans all over in different sports: hockey, football, basketball, tennis, all that stuff. Right? I get that. But no one should be subjected to harassment to the point where they're showing up where you live. No one should be subject to racist things being said to them. Because if I'm not mistaken, LeBron had someone thrown out of a game for saying something crazy to him at a game. These people say this stuff online. You can't do anything about it, but they shouldn't be subjected to it, especially subjected to it over one player. It's not people hate New York, so they're going after Stewie because you don't like Stewie because your favorite player is DeWanna Bonner. That's not what's happening here. There's one particular player that everybody is going crazy over. You can't say, look, speak, do anything as it pertains to them. They can't at all be touched or guarded or anything like that. You don't even have to talk about this player. You can be talking about a different player, and then they will find you and come tell you how much their player is better than your player, and then continue to harass you, and then continue to do things like, trust me, I'm not a player, and I've gotten a harassment before from people just for whatever reason. They're just upset that like I don't not like her, but I mean, I don't praise her in that way. And so I've had people do stuff like leave bad reviews on my podcast or try to report my page or different things like that kind of stuff. We don't need that in basketball. W was just fine. The W got a lot of eyes, a lot of eyes, a lot of fanfare. It's great. But it's kind of like when you invite somebody over to your house and you say, come on in, we're going to have a good time. And these new people come in, they don't take their shoes off, they don't wipe their shoes. They come sit on your couch, kick their feet up, put it all over your furniture, dirty your carpet, dirty your furniture, tell you where you need to put your furniture, tell you they don't like that picture there, tell you you need to change those curtains. I don't like the way this couch is sitting. I'm going to move that. Look, you just got here. Sit down, act like you got some manners, and let's enjoy the time. Let's do that. A lot of them have come in and it's just very, you could say quote unquote toxic, but it makes the W experience unbearable. Coming from a person who's watched NBA well before 96. I started watching it back in 90, maybe even 89. Back when Jordan was first around and stuff. Like I watched basketball. Now we didn't have social media the way social media is today, but I understand what toxic fans are. But it's all a part of the sport. It's all a part of being fun. This stuff that's happening now, maybe because it's not happening to you, you don't really see it or get it. But it's not cool. It's definitely not cool, and it makes it not enjoyable for somebody like me. I'm going to say that. So, I mean, you have your opinion on that, Peter, but I don't agree with that. Eagles brother said, if you hear a word assault from the national media and newspaper again involving a certain player in Indiana, I'm going to need that person to retire and become a librarian. Playoffs are put up or shut up. That part also, like, I don't think the media was that involved in saying, oh, somebody touched Kobe. Somebody touched Kobe. Oh, put CNN, ESPN put out alert. Oh, they roughed him up. Oh, wait, somebody hack a shack. It's too much hack a shack going on. How are they doing that? Oh, wait, we got it. No, y'all got to stop that. Oh, wait, ESPN front page. Somebody did a hack a shack. Like nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. They allow those players to play. Some play rougher than others, and if it's like excessive, like something like a Draymond Green type of situation, then they handle that or whatever. But they don't receive the kind of like, it's a lot of media attention to the wrong thing that invites this type of negative, toxic behavior that has no place with me when I'm trying to watch my W. I want to have a regular conversation. I want to go back to saying I don't like this player without it being a thing. But right now the temperature is too hot. Everyone is very sensitive because everything that's been going on. You can't we're not in that place. Like I'm the type of person that says I don't like New York last season because they were going up against my aces. Oh, I had so much hate for New York. I didn't mind Stewie, but yeah, I would clown Stewie when she had that bad game 4. I clowned her. When Sabrina threw up, throw up Mamba is what they called her. Like I'm with that. Like that's the type of stuff that's just like, that's what happens in sports. That wasn't a team that I was fond of because they were standing in the way of my team winning a championship. That's different than being harassed over and over again. That's different than a player being on the front page of a publication for a hard foul. And now everyone is in their comments telling them they wish they would have died, and the tumor that they had, they wish it would have killed them. That's a little much. That's it. That's a little much for me. So that's all I have to say about that. Summer is in the house. I'm here and in class. Pay attention, Summer, but thank you for being here. Hit that like while you're in here. Ghost says, Summer, you missed book crying. A single tear from Mabry's big night. I wasn't crying a big tear, but it is what it is. Like, shout out to Mabry. We'll see what happens. I mean, right now I'm cheering for her because I want Indiana out. And then I want Connecticut out. So Connecticut, you take care of Indiana, and then whoever Connecticut sees, I want them gone next, which would be Minnesota. Oh yeah. Yeah. Send them packing, Minnesota. Go ahead and send them packing. Ghost says, bring back the Sonics. The Supersonics. BT616 says, yeah, media training is needed. I'm a LeBron fan and can't stand Kobe fans. How you respond to questions matter. You can't stand Kobe fans. I'm a Kobe fan. Ghost says, I can't watch OKC game anymore without getting a little pissed off. Ghost says, these youngins don't know nothing about the glove and Kemp and how do you say that? I remember the glove and Sean Kemp. And I probably remember this name too, but looking at it, I don't know how to pronounce it, but missed those years. Man, Gary Payton was a menace. You want to talk about mean and rough. Gary Payton will cross you over and cuss you out right in your face. BT says WNBA was just fine. Just fine losing 60 to 40 million yearly. I didn't say nothing about their revenue. Y'all like to bring up revenue and views. I don't care about nothing about that. I want to enjoy watching my teams play basketball, whether it's 60 million people watching or 6 million people watching or 6 people watching. The teams that I watch and these ladies that play in this league are playing just as hard now as they were before. It just depends on the amount of talent that's in the league, and that will bring up the amount of competition. But I don't care nothing about no views. I don't want to get racist comments every time I say something or look some way, or I fouled, or I accidentally touched somebody or anything like that. That we don't need. So keep the 60 million. Give me my W back. I don't care nothing about that. Me, I don't care about that. So the views and all that stuff doesn't matter to me, but I ain't in charge of the W. But as a fan who's been watching since 97, give me my pure sports watching experience back and leave all this other stuff out. Eagles brother says, wow, sorry to hear, J Spot. What happened? BT says you can't tell fans that are new to a sport to just shut up and sit down. Fans have no objectivity. If you coming in my house telling me what I need to do, you do need to sit down and shut up. Just watch the game. A lot of people are saying stuff. They have no idea of the history. They have no idea what they're talking about. They are coming for players. They have no idea what's going on. They only care about their one player. It's only about that one player that they're concerned about, that they like to throw in people's faces. Like they like to say this person is better. don't know the history of the W. That's all I'm saying. Respect the people that's been here. Respect the people that's been playing for the past 27, 28 years and enjoy the game. I didn't say you have to like anybody. I'm not saying you have to hold hands. I'm not saying any of that stuff, but it is toxic, whether y'all believe it or not. It is what it is. That's what it is. It's not cool. It's not going away in the nature of the business. And that's fine, but that's my opinion. That's what I'm saying. I don't like it. It's ruining my WN experience. So it doesn't have to go away, but I wish it would. I can't control what other people are doing, but I want my good sports watching experience back. That's all I'm saying. Ghost says, I low key really dig Draymond. I didn't have a problem with him like that, but what did he do wasn't that Luka that he was it slapped or chopped him in the neck or something weird like that? Like I hadn't seen all the stuff that he's done. I ain't opposed to a little scrapping here and there. Like I don't mind that. I don't mind trash talk. I don't mind a little bump here and there. Long as it doesn't really hurt a player to the point where they can't play because of something you did on purpose. That's where it gets crazy for me. But I watched the Malice in the Palace live on TV. I was sitting right there in front of that TV when it all went down. Like that was that was crazy and enjoyable, honestly. So I'm not opposed to any of that stuff. I'm not opposed to the physicality. I'm not opposed to any of that. Like I said, trash talk, cussing out, do all that. Like I understand that's a part of sports. But when it gets to the point where you're intentionally trying to harm somebody, that's where you got to watch out for that. Peter says, I don't like Caitlyn and Angel. I'm a Peely and Cardoso fan. All right. Shout out to Peely and Cardoso because I like them as well. Cardoso is right up there to me with Angel and Asia. One of my favorite players. I love me some Camila Cardoso. And Peely, I wish she got a better chance in Minnesota if she's there, which I hope she will be next season. I hope they actually start utilizing her because Peely deserves some playing time. Like she was like that in college, and she got one good opportunity to show what she can do, and we haven't really been able to see that. So what did it go say? Throw up Mamba. I didn't make that up. Somebody else made that up. That's just what they were calling her when that had happened. I didn't make it up. Ghost says, Peely is not getting enough minutes in my opinion, but Link's winning. So what do I know? Yeah, I just said the same thing. Hey, April. April says, hey, y'all. Ghost says, Shrimp. German dude. Yes, I remember him. I just don't remember how to say his name, but thank you. BT says, if you don't care about views, then the players need to stop complaining about the salary then. I ain't a player. They do need to get paid. I'm saying as a fan, every time someone talks about the W and how we want it to not be as toxic as it is, and we don't appreciate all the racism and all the harassment and stuff that comes in, the first thing people want to say, well, we get views, you weren't getting anything. I don't care about that. I don't want my players getting harassed because they looked in a player's direction. That's the thing that I'm saying. That's ruining it for me. I don't need breaking news across my phone every time something simple happens, but it doesn't happen with any other player. Those are the things that I'm talking about. That's why I don't care about the views. That, like I said, they play just as hard, whether it's 60 million people playing or 6 million people playing. So yes, they do deserve to get paid. Because she can't play by herself. So in order for these views to happen, they have to be seeing something, unless people just want to watch her bounce a ball by herself in an arena. Other players have to play in order for that to continue. So yeah, they do deserve to get paid. Bug, excuse me, I'm running out of light. Need to finish this motar. So I'm going to bounce. Enjoy the games. Peace. Bye, Ghost. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Eagle says, oh, so sorry for people trying to shut down your podcast, shut down your channel. because I love both UNCS channels because I'm not going back to watching ESPN unless a game is on. Yeah, I mean they didn't try hard, but I got some threats, as you can say. So I mean, it's stupid to me. It's just no place for that in there. Lightly Season says, how old were you in 97, J Bug? I'm not telling. I was old enough. I was old enough. 97? Yeah, I was old enough. Summer says, I'm free from class and volume is up. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Peter says, you better start caring about the numbers and views if you want WNBA to remain on TVJ. Spot TV media in any sports is tailored to casuals, not the purists. That's the red pill J Spot need to take. All I'm saying, Peter, is I'm not, when people use that as the reason to excuse all the crazy stuff that's going on that's not necessary, I'm saying I don't care about that. But I'm not an exec. I'm not an owner. I'm not a player. I'm just a watcher. And what I'm saying from my point of view is I was just fine watching it on NBC back in 98, watching my teams when I can watch them. That I enjoyed that. So, I mean, and they were getting views back then too. So, I mean, that doesn't move me in the way I guess it moves other people. That's all I'm saying. It's great that they got the views, but what I'm saying, I don't like it being thrown in my face every time there's some kind of issue coming up that we're supposed to excuse everything because we got views now. That doesn't do anything for me. RC says, J Spot, hey you, what's up? I got to get some more wrenches. Summer, I'm going to make you a wrench. As soon as I figure out how to do it, because I forgot it's been so long, but I'm going to make you a wrench. And I don't know, maybe April, because April being here a lot too. I need some more wrenches. Peacefully says, New York is up 63-61, about 50 seconds left in the third. Okay. Excuse me. I hope y'all didn't hear that. I'm so sorry. BT says, I was thinking today what Kobe's late daughter would have played in the league. Breaks my heart. Ugh. Rest in peace, Gigi and Kobe. Yeah, you're right. She, oof. I don't even want to think about that. Yeah. Rest in peace to Gigi and Kobe. And yeah, she would have been, didn't they draft her? Didn't they do like a little draft for her or something like that I remember? I don't know what team it was, or was it just regular WNBA? I don't remember that exactly. Because honestly, I'll tell y'all when that happened, I'd like shut everything off. It was a lot of stuff I didn't see. It was a lot of stuff I missed because I didn't want to deal with that. But that would have been dope to see Gigi play in the W, man. Ooh, she had skills too. Summer says, wait, what? I don't know. Wait, what? Oh, I want you to be a wrench, a moderator, like RC. See how RC has that wrench right there? RC says, as content creators of women's basketball, J Spot, sometimes I feel like fans only want to hear us kissing butt of players and bringing up only specific players. It's wild. Yeah, some people do. But, we can only do what we do. Like, I can only give you what I got and what I like, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. And those of that don't or want to hear or see something else, there's tons of us out here. Like, it's tons of us out here. Cess Talk Sports. You got RC. You got Quita. Quita does everything. Quita Loves Sports is out here. Fulan. Brandon Lee is out here. HD is out here. It's a lot. It's a lot of us out here. So, I mean, you can find what you like and enjoy. And I'm not going to do anything I don't want to do or talk about whoever I don't want to talk about, because I'm giving you my authentic self, and hopefully, hey, there's my MVP, my MV3. Oh, we need to get into that. I said I was only going to be here an hour. We've been talking about other stuff, but yeah. BT says J Spot better mod me up in here. I gotta get information. I don't remember how to do it, but I'm gonna keep you in mind because I do. I need your email. I forgot how to do it. RC says, Jay, I didn't know where to take it with Caitlin and Dejanay. It's exhausting and draining. It's a playoff game. Shit gonna happen. I saw a comment online that says, please press charges on Dejanay. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid and it's dumb. And that's people that don't watch sports. That's the kind of thing that's irritating. Just watch the game. Nobody ever is like we don't take it that seriously. She got poked in the eye right after that and lost her contact. Breezy from Chicago got poked in the eye. Now she has to wear glasses when she plays. So did Ryan Howard, and so does Alicia Gray. And Stewie had a black eye last season. So I mean, people have. Asia had a black eye not too long ago. It happens in basketball. You don't have to alert the press on it. But the thing is, nobody gets those alerts but her. That's the irritating part about it. That's what makes it not enjoyable for me. Summer says, I'm referencing you saying you're getting threatened. Not okay. Not threatened with violence. I was getting threatened that they were gonna try to shut down my show or do something weird. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't know what you want me to do. But I haven't had that in a while. I haven't had that in a long time. So that's why I got some mods, just in case somebody come in here talking greasy, we can take care of them. RC says the Dream are now as the fourth quarter. It's on the way. What? It's tied right now. I got my TV might be slow, but it's tied 67-67. It's 8:45 left to go. RC says, Jay, wait, you got threatened? That's crazy. Just about my show on my podcast. Eagles brother says, Kobe daughter got honored with a jersey from UConn because she was just going to go to UConn. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was the W. Okay, that's dope though. BT says, Asia Wilson needs to expand her brand beyond just saying black girls. Just say girls. Asia, you have non-black girl fans as well. She is willingly losing market share by limiting her brand to black only. That's another thing. I'm not going to get into it. This is not the platform for that. I might talk about this on my platform, but just understand, coming from a black woman, it is very important that black women in big positions, like Asia, that little black girls understand that they're being spoken to directly. And I'm not going to get further into that because they are ignored a lot. We are ignored a lot. And that's coming from experience. So it may be off-putting to others. I don't know why it would be. But it's important that she speaks directly to black girls. And if you read the book, it's actually not just about black girls. But people just off-put by the title, and that's fine. But that's important to people who look like me, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But listen to my podcast; I might talk about that and get more deep into it. RC says, Jay, don't worry about these nuts out here. I try not to. I don't. Summer says, okay, got to make sure. BT says, I'm coming from a branding perspective. That's what I do for a living. I get it. I understand. I have a minor in marketing. That's a little bit different than branding, but I get it. I understand. You want to be appealing to all, so you get the maximum amount of revenue and eyes and all that other stuff. Totally get that. But also, I think it's sometimes is not about the money. It's not about expanding your brand as much as you can get and getting your reach. Sometimes it's just important to let people know the struggle that you've been through, because there are people that look like you that also have that struggle. And it's important that we recognize that. That's all. That's coming from a real life perspective. But I get what you're saying. I don't knock you. I understand what you're saying. Eagles says, I see a lot of women, many shades with a Wilson jersey. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I don't think for me. Well, I don't know. I can't say because I'm just me. But I would think, because I see so many fans of Asia, that they understand those type of conversations. They understand the need for that, and they still celebrate her anyway because they like her as a player. They're not offended by something like that. RC says, I was on my other channel earlier giving an opinion on Diddy. We're not talking about Diddy up in here. Diddy situation, and some troll tried to threaten me, talking about he's Diddy consultant manager. He will sue me. These trolls are so crazy. Yeah, they can have that. I'm not talking about Diddy on here. Uh, but that's crazy. It is people that like they love to threaten. They love doing that. April says Gigi was given a WNBA honorary draft pick in 2020. That's what I thought. I did. I thought I saw that. Okay. Peter says it's always about the money, J Spot. It is, but all money ain't good money. SC Brand says, speaking of black girls, did you get a chance to see that movie Black Girl? I did not. I wrote it down, but I didn't get a chance because I want to see. I'm going to Google it because you said I could be the character or I look like the character. BT says, I'm not happy with the Portland WNBA team expansion. Houston, Miami, or Tampa would have been a better location. Like, I wanted Houston because it is closer to me. Portland had the Portland Fire. They only lasted 2 years, but I'm not really sure what Kathy has seen over there that would make them think that like this time will be better. They said something about like the college teams there really have because the college is so big now and has so much steam behind it that they feel like they would really support a WNBA team there now. So we'll see. But yeah, I've heard about Miami. Like I said, Houston would be good. I've heard people say like somewhere like a Tennessee or Nashville or something team. Maybe bringing back like somewhere around Charlotte again or the Carolinas, something like that around there. So yeah, I mean, it's happening now, so it's not a whole much we can do. RC says, no, I'm not even reading that. You're going to be on punishment already. All right, let's get into the news around the dub real quick so we can end this so I can watch my aces. Say it ain't so, Kurt. Say it ain't so. So, right when I was getting ready to get on here, I saw the breaking news that Kurt Miller, coach of the Los Angeles Sparks, has parted ways with the Sparks. Now, it didn't say fired. It did say part ways, but that's usually nice talk for fired. I heard that Kurt was going to end up coaching uh-oh. Lainey hit her knee again. Is she hurt? Sorry. She hit the shin of Ryan Howard. Did she come out of the game? Somebody let me know if Lainey is okay. But I heard that Kurt was going to end up coaching one of the new teams. They're thinking Golden State or the Toronto team. So I don't know how true that is, but he ain't with Los Angeles anymore. So some people are very happy about that. Some people feel a way about it. It doesn't really move me either way. I just hope whoever they get in will make sure that Rakia is a scoring option on that team, and continues to help develop her and keep her going. Cam is going to come back and going to be balling, but I hope they keep that in mind because I think she got such a slow start because Kurt didn't want to play her as much for whatever reason. But especially at the end of the season, I mean, Rakia was showing us like she's that girl. So we'll see who we get. I mean, we making moves already. I mean, I don't know who y'all think is up next. I need to know what coach is up next. I heard Atlanta's coach was hanging on by a string. I don't know how true that is, but we shall see. This is the kind of stuff I like. Not like I don't like that he got fired, but I like the news that starts coming out. Free agency, who's leaving, who's staying. I know Natasha Howard said peace out to Dallas. People are saying that Kelsey Mitchell and Nalissa are probably going to be next if they don't make it to the next round. They might be making announcements. I'm not sure. So this is the exciting part of the offseason. RC says, hurt Kurt. BT says, thank you, Jesus. They fired his punk self. Not giving Rakia Jackson enough playing time at the beginning of the season was criminal. Yeah, I kind of just said that. Peter says, we all know Kiki Ariafrin. Ariafrin. I always mess that up every time. And RC told me last year how to say her name. From Stanford is coming to Los Angeles with her 19 points per game, 11 rebounds self. Kiki is, You don't think they're getting Paige? You don't think they're going to get the number one pick? Probably not. Eagles brother says Cheryl Miller to coach LA. Book it. Ooh, that's interesting. Cheryl Miller. All right, we got 4 minutes left, 4:22, and it's 74-79. New York is up by 3. Um, Peter or SC Bread's talking to Peter. ATL. ATL is next. The coach is next. LA or Los Angeles like drafting homegirls. What's that mean? What are you talking about, Peter? Next, I just wanted to put this on here because I got to give a shout out to my girl, Camila Cardoso. I talked about her last month. And since I'm not doing a rookie watch this week, Chicago Sky named Camila Cardoso Player of the Month because my homegirl was balling. She did average 12.8 points, 7.4 rebounds, and at a 51.1% field goal percentage. That should have been, like I told y'all last week, she should have been averaging 14 points for the month of September. But when she played that Phoenix game and she was only in there for 9 minutes, she scored only 2 points, and that brought her percentage down. So she would have been averaging 14 points instead of 12. But regardless, shout out to Camila Cardoso for doing your thing. Like, she had a very slow start with the injury and all, but she ended up the season playing strong, very promising. I'm very excited to see what she does in the off season when she's playing for China. I think she's playing for Shanghai Sharks. I think it's called the Shanghai Sharks. And then when she comes back year 2, it's gonna be on and popping. She gonna be ready to go. Summer says Brazilian Barbie. That's right. Bring that Brazilian Barbie. I need the Bayou and Brazilian Barbie to show up next season. April says Fever new president is about to clean house, in my opinion. New president. Wait, Lynn Dunn is what? Is she just the GM or is she the president? I don't know who the president is in Indiana. But if they got somebody new, you think they just about to get rid of everybody? Is it Lynn Dunn a part of that too, you think? BT says, I'll demand for a trade if I was Cardoso. You have a 6-7 inch monster and you don't run plays through her. I don't agree with the trade. I do agree with the not running plays through her. I have talked about that so many times, whether online or on here. Yes, they need to be running plays through her. I think we're just starting to get it later this season, but I think this new season that we're coming up, I think it's clear what we need to do. They just need to get the right pieces in place to make sure that happens. But yeah, request for a trade. She's not going anywhere. She's in a rookie contract. Chicago's not letting her go. So requesting a trade doesn't mean anything. She's there for 3 years. I want her to stay in Chicago. I think she's good in Chicago. I love her and Angel together. And I love that they're going to build a team around both of them. So that's my thing. So I think it's going to be good. Give it some time. Give it some time, BT. Peter says, J Spot, please tell me what is the future for my Dallas Wings? We are a mess. Help. Dallas. Well, Natasha's leaving. We know that. I keep hearing about Satu maybe not staying. She is a free agent. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. I was hearing things about Coach Tremmel maybe getting a little that little thing. I'm not sure. But I'll keep you posted on what I know about Dallas. I actually know somebody. I'm gonna have him on the show. He ain't really got no inside information, but he writes for Dallas. He covers them during the season. So I was gonna have him maybe on next week or maybe near the end of the playoffs to kind of help me recap. But yeah, I think he can talk more about Dallas than I can. So I'll have him on and he can give you some insight on that. April says Dunn is only the GM. Okay. Jamie says Camilla and Angel aren't going anywhere. they are our future. That's right. They are the future franchise players for the Chicago Sky team. And I envision them staying together, playing together, getting better, growing that team to become a championship team one of these days, soon in the future, and they're going to win a chip together. I want them to play together for the rest of their lives. That's not realistic. So if they ever break up and go to different teams, it is what it is. But hopefully they would have won a championship or two before that happens. Hey, Whoopi. Whoopi's in the crowd. And they just took the score down. What's the score? I can't. Tina Charles just scored. 76-85. 3:07 left to play. BT says Satu can't stand Miss me Aguba Wale. Yeah, I heard it's a little team me over there with Arike, so maybe that's what's going on. Eagle Brother says, I just followed your podcast, J Spot, on Spotify, gave 5 stars. Thank you, because I got a lot of bad reviews. Not even reviews, just a bunch of 1 stars because they thought it was funny to do. Jonathan is in the house. Hey, J Spot. Hey, Jonathan. Summer says, please talk about the big sis, little sis comparison. Are we talking about Asia? Big A and little A? So, I mean, me and Summer have talked about this. And I don't know if this is what you're talking about, Summer, but the way that Asia, let me get to, I'm gonna get there. Let me change. Let me get to it. NECA, I wanted to put this up here because I thought this was pretty cool. It says NECA Agumake this season is the only player in the WNBA to shoot 50% from field goal, 40% from 3, and 87% from free throw. She got 51.1, 40.5, and 87.6. And this little second graphic says that NECA has never shot below 50% from the field in her 13 seasons in the WNBA. Her field goal as a whole each season has never been below 50%. You want to talk about consistency? You want to talk, look at that. Since 2012, 53, 56, 52, 52, 66, 56, 52, 51, 56, 53, 54, 51, 51. Her career is a 54.2. That's tight. That's actually tight. Shout out to NECA for that. And then next, I mean, we had to talk about it. I had to bring my MV3 up here. We found out, it was unanimous, that Ajawilson is the MVP like we thought it would be. I'm not sure who that was messing with me about it being other players, but just like I thought, Asia got the MVP as it was deserved, and it was unanimous. So some of her accolades that's on the second slide. First player in WNBA history with 5 consecutive games of 20 plus points, 10 plus rebounds. First player in WNBA history with 35 plus points, 10 plus rebounds, 5 plus steals in a game. Became the all-time leading scoring leader in Aces franchise history. I remember that. Recorded her first 2020 game, second player in Aces franchise history to do so, which is crazy to me. In 27 years, nobody has had her first 2020. But she's the first ace to do it. Because somebody had said that, and I was like, there's no way no one's done that in the WNBA before. Okay. She's the second ace to do it, but it was her first one. Okay. She has a WNBA record for 20 consecutive games of 20 plus points spanning seasons. She owns a single season record with 15 set this year. She has the most 25 plus points, 10 plus rebounds games in a single season. She joined Candace Parker as the only player with 25 plus points, 15 plus rebounds, 5 plus assists, and 5 plus blocks in a game. She joined Stewie and Diana Taurasi for the most 40 plus points game in a season at 4. She has the most 30 plus, 10 plus rebounds games in a season at 8. Most points scored in a single season. She ended up with 1,000 something. I don't know what her final number was. She's the first player to record 1,000 plus points in a season. She got the most rebounds in a single season. Had my girl Angel Reese still been in this league, in this game, my MVP would not have had that, but she got it. So shout out to Asia for that. But my girl will get it again. She also set a new points per game record in a single season, passing Diana Taurasi's 25.7 set in 2006. I think she ended with 27.4 or 5 points a game. And she's the first player to average 25 plus points and 10 plus rebounds in a single season. That is the MVP. MVP. So shout out to her. And what I think Summer was saying, that I was talking about how, speaking of Angel and her rebounding record, Asia has gotten better every freaking year. Every year is something else that she's adding to her game and growing her game. And it's just so crazy. And I meant to put that graphic up here. That's what I forgot. Asia, Angel, and Caitlin got the Peak Performers Award for the WNBA. Asia got it for points. Angel got it for rebounds. Caitlin got it for assists. I really feel not the same, and I think I said this on the show already. I really feel like Angel's trajectory can be similar to what Asia has done. And it's very similar in a lot of ways, meaning Asia came to the Aces. Asia became the face of that team pretty much immediately. Bill Laimbeer said, "This is your team. Do what you need to do. Carry us." She followed the process. She listened to the process. She took it all in. She allowed things to happen. They didn't win right away, even when they had Jackie, even when they had KP. Those three kind of stuck together in that core. And through all the changes that Aces went through, and pretty early on, I mean, they went to the playoffs or the finals in 2020. So after forming together in 2019, they actually went to the finals. So they had something there. They went to the finals that next year, but they still kind of struggled throughout the years until they started to get the right pieces. And so I find that parallel between what Angel is going through in Chicago and it being a brand new team. And you have that center of her, Camilla, and I'm hoping probably Kennedy, that they just need to get the right pieces in place and have that team be built around them as they continue to go through the growing pains in order to make that team a championship team. All the while, Angel is working on her game. I think we're going to see something. We're going to see something better from Angel every single year, just like we've seen with Asia. Not the same way. In Angel's own way is not the same as Asia, but in Angel's own way, she is going to continue to work and grind and grow, and she's going to add different things to her game every single year. And I believe, whether other people believe it or not, I believe that Angel will be talked about like some of these players are talked about now, the Stewies, the Asias, the ATs. They're going to be talking about her in the next 5 to 6 years in that same way, because she's going to grind and she's going to get herself up there. She's already an elite rebounder. She's already really good at defense. Like, wait till some other things start getting into plays. Start watching her leadership. Start watching how she's, being the cheerleader on this team and talking off the bench and bigging up her players and grouping them together on the floor and encouraging them and holding them accountable. Like, I'm seeing that same kind of parallel that I see in Asia. I'm seeing that in Angel, and the fact that Asia is a mentor of Angel, like the parallels are there. So I'm very happy about the future of Chicago, Angel, Camilla, and then I'm loving what I'm seeing with Asia. Just when I think she can't get any better, Asia is doing these things. And the thing is, she's not done yet. The thing she says, she's still working on things. She's still striving to be better, if that can even be a thing. So shout out to Asia. Hold on. Yes, April. Are we doing fit tonight? We're about to do them right now. Hold on. BT says they need Kiki in Dallas. They also need a player like Kennedy Carter. I'll trade for her if I'm Dallas. No, Kennedy's staying in Chicago with me. She's staying in Chicago. SC Bread says, where's Natasha Howard going if is she retiring? She didn't say retiring, but no, people were just making jokes. I don't know where she's going. I'm not really sure where she's going. I heard maybe LA, but I'm not sure. April said, oh yeah, we're doing fits. Peter says, win or lose, the Aces need to trade away some people. I'm not saying anybody's name. Does it start with a K? Does it start with a K, Peter? Lightly seasoned. April says, I predict a Storm win tonight. Oh, you think Storm is going to win tonight? Well, it looks like New York is about to send Atlanta fishing. New York is up 89-80 with 30 seconds left to go. Atlanta has the ball. They're not going to make it. Yeah. They're just dribbling the ball. There's 20 seconds left. I think JJ fouled Ryan. Yeah, they about to go home. Up next is my Las Vegas Aces and the Seattle Storm. So you predicting a Storm win. Okay, we'll see. BT says Nneka is Nigerian, so I know she is the best. My Niger sister. Okay. Nneka's that girl. Peter says, J Spot, when is Asia gonna come out with that Bam boy as boyfriend and girlfriend? Enough of the secret we know already. Asia is not letting y'all in on anything until she is ready. I feel like we're not going to know anything until they're married or engaged. I just feel like that. I think Asia loves people to not be in her business. She's very private. She doesn't really talk about anything outside of basketball. Even her teammates say when they're not in season, they can hardly get her to answer the phone. She says she likes her alone time. So people know now, so people will be watching like the Miami games and stuff, obviously when the NBA starts to see if she shows up. But I don't think they're gonna step out. In my mind though, I was like, if Vegas wins the championship, Bam is definitely gonna be there and he's gonna try to kiss her. Because Bam is tired. Bam wants to be out there. He wants to confess his love is every single day. But Asia is like, no, we're not doing that. So I feel like he's gonna try to sneak a kiss if they win the championship. So we'll see. If they win, keep your eye on Bam and let's see what happens. Za's in the house, better late than missed. You are right. Za also says, I want ATL to win so bad, but it's looking bleak. Yeah, they just lost. Derek says, first time catching you live, but I can only stay a minute. Just want to say I enjoy your content. I've been a fan. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate you. BT says, wait, Asia's dating Bam? Yeah, they dating. BT says, Angel better have Asia as a mentor, cut down on them social media distractions. Ain't no distractions. Y'all say that. That's another thing y'all say. It's a myth. It's a myth. Don't believe the hype. Angel can do whatever she wants to do. She is great. She can multitask. She's doing fine. We're not even in season anymore. She doesn't put her practices and when she's shooting in the gym on social media. So y'all don't really know what she's doing when she's not on social media. I mean, she makes posts and get ready with me's that take 30 minutes to make. There's 24 hours in a day. So she's fine. She actually has a basketball gym right under her apartment where she lives in her condo in Chicago. So she gets in reps. So don't worry about my girl Angel. She gonna be all right. She gonna be all right. Summer's clapping. Peter says we don't need Angel to talk, just show up and show out. I need Angel to talk. I enjoy it. Eagles brother says congrats to ATL punching their ticket to Cancun. Yep, they out of here. Oh, Alicia Gray don't look too happy. Um, April says, let's go Liberty. Summer says, no, I need the Aces to win. SE Bread said Aces could get rid of Kate Martin. Oh, okay, that's not the K I was talking about. I don't think they're getting rid of Kate. I think she meant when she said that she was going to have her follow AC around. I think whenever AC decides she doesn't want to play anymore, Kate is going to take her spot. BT says Bam Adebayo is Nigerian. He is. Bam and Asia's kids, all college and teams already. No, he's not tired. Peter says, how tall will Bam and Wilson's kids be? How tall is Bam? Asia's 6'4". I don't know how tall Bam is. I'm sorry if I burped right in there. I tried to hit the mute button. My bad. And then one more thing for Asia before we get into the fit checks. 3-time MVP winners. We have Cheryl Swoops, my GOAT, Lisa Leslie, and Lauren Jackson are the only 3-time MVP winners. And then has anyone won it 4 times? I don't remember if she wins it 4 times, will she be the first person? I don't remember. I gotta Google that. But yeah, she's in great company. And now we're gonna get into the fits. So before we do that, Bam is 6'9" and she's 6'4". Yeah, her kid's gonna be at least 6'5" or taller. It's like my niece. My niece is 10 and she's like 5'6" or 5'7". She's freaking tall. The doctor says when she was like 6 years old, the doctor said she's gonna be well over 6 feet when she's all done growing. Kyra is in the house. Where my yerp at? Yeah. What up, Kyra? Summer says, is Gray coming to the sky? Let's get Gray. If we gonna trade somebody, if the Ace is gonna trade somebody, let's trade Gray to the sky. Let's just do that. Let's just see how that goes. That could be something. Selena says, no. Just a simple no. No, we're not doing that. BT says Ace needs to trade Chelsea Gray. Okay, to the Chicago Sky. I'm with that. Trade it to the Chicago Sky. All right, let's get into these fits, y'all. I'm on here longer than I thought I would be. I didn't think y'all was going to talk to me like this, so I'm kind of happy about that. But I need to hurry up so I can go to bed. Trying to see what kind of shoes Asia had on. She had on some gold shoes in warm-ups, but then she changed them to the South Beach PEs that she has. I don't know what she's wearing right now. All right. So first and foremost, we got Ray Burrell in the denim outfit. Should I make this bigger? Should I go like this, y'all? Is that better? Denim outfit. I kind of like it. I think it's cute with the white shirt. Then we got Nalissa Smith. I've seen people on the runway wearing stuff like this, so I guess it's high fashion. I'm pretty sure all that stuff she has on is very expensive. But that's Nalissa Smith with the Scully on. And I like this little sweater thing, I don't know if it's a sweater or just a long sleeve shirt, but I like the colors. I think it's dope. I like the jeans. I don't know what kind of shoes she had on. I saw her, I follow her on TikTok. So I saw the shoes, but I'm not really sure what they are. But that's Nalissa. BT says, why she dressed up like she about to rob a bank. Peter says, injured Gray. J-Spot, you tripping. No. She ain't the point guard for nothing. I don't need her for 40 minutes. I need Gray to come in and whatever rookie or young point guard that Chicago gets, their assignment is to learn from Chelsea Gray. That's all I want them to do. Chelsea, give us a good 15, 20 minutes, maybe. Teach and train our young players that we have in the game, and you can hang out. You can be on the bench and hang out for the rest of the game. That's all I need is her knowledge, but I need her to be on the team to do that. Peter says, expensive, yes. Homeless, expensive, not feeling it. Maybe. I mean, she like it. Then we had a lot of people wearing dark colors and black, which is obviously, that's my thing. We have Benijah Laney, and looks like a leather pants. I couldn't really see the shoes. Her little starter jacket, or her, what do you call it? Varsity jacket. It's just something simple. I think it's cute. We have Kalia Copper with her Rick Owens and just her, black, I call those muscle shirts, little muscle shirt and some black kind of track pants. Then here we go again. I mean, the theme was leather or faux leather. I'm not sure if that's real leather or not, but the theme was leather, 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 leather. We got Shakira Austin in her leather fit. I like those pants. I think they're cute with those boots. The way that they are, they kind of lay on top of the boots. I like that. And then she also has a muscle shirt on. I don't know what kind of shirt that is, but again, probably expensive. This is Victoria Burton on the other side with her leather pants. She's wearing some strappy heels. I like those. Seattle's little get ready dance is cute. I like what they do the little handshakes. And now Asia is dancing. I like to watch Asia warm up. When I went to Chicago and I saw them in the Aces play, it's pretty dope watching her warm up, her routine and everything. But yeah, Victoria Burton, I like her leather pants she has on, and she's just wearing like a simple little halter top, like I said, with the strappy heels. I think it's cute, classic. Then we have Diamond DeShields. I put Diamond on here because I like Diamond in what she wears, but Diamond is wearing, it almost looks like it's made like a vintage, but it is the 2021 WNBA World Champions um, championship hoodie. I think that's dope. I want to get one of those. I don't know if that was special made or they sold that at one point, but it's actually pretty dope. And she is one of the players that was on that championship team. So that's dope there. And then we have Gabby Williams. She looks like that's like some kind of I don't it looks like a leopard print, but also I don't know if that's like crushed velvet. I'm not really sure with the black boots and the black shades. I mean, what can we say? Do you see Asia Wilson? Look at Asia Wilson, y'all. This green fit, it almost looks like it's painted. It almost looks like it's just a green, maybe green jeans that somebody painted green. I mean, regular blue jean outfit that somebody painted green, and then they drew all the black accents on it. Like that is a dope outfit. We hadn't seen Asia dress up this whole time until the playoffs started, and that one time that when she sat out and rested that one game. Asia came to play in this outfit. Okay, the game is on right now. Aces have the ball. And then look at this red. This is the MVP red. This is what she wore, this power suit, this red power suit. I don't even like red, but I love her in this. This is what she came to pick up her Oh, not the behind the back pass. Asia didn't get it though. This red power suit is everything to me. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. We'll talk Kelsey Plum in Dallas is obvious. J Spot don't like her. Don't like who? Kelsey Plum? When I said K, I wasn't talking about Kelsey Plum. I like Kelsey, Jackie, Asia, Chelsea. Give me my Jack crew. My Jack crew all day long. That's my crew. That's my center there. I love them. I don't want Chelsea to leave the Aces. So I hope that's not happening. I hope she doesn't leave. BT says, say it with your chest, Jay. Who is the K you talking about? Kelsey, Kirsten, or Kia? Oh, I forgot all their names started with a K. I was talking about KB. If anybody was getting traded, I would think it was her. Or Kia. Kia too. But I think they like what Kia does defensively on the team. I'm just saying they're not utilizing KB. So if anybody was going to get traded, I would see them, let KB go, or she might go to Valkyries. I'm not really sure. But no, I love me some Kelsey. What do you mean? That's my Puerto Rican plumtress. Plum is struggling with the fact that Asia is that girl. I don't believe that. April said, oh, I see the Aces and Liberty are not meeting the finals. Nope, they're going to meet in the semifinal. So whoever wins these two series, so if Aces beat Seattle, New York beat Atlanta, then it's going to be New York and Aces. It's going to be a repeat of the last year's finals. That's going to be crazy. Peter says, please tell the cameraman why do Asia look like that? Color contrast? You don't like the lighting? Last year they did. Kyra says, can we all agree that Asia is fit of the week? Come through, Mother Oz. In that green, right? It's almost like the Wizard of Oz. You got to be seen green. I don't know. Have y'all seen The Wiz? Is The Wiz too old for anybody? I've seen it. BT says the green is better. April says, is my screen or is it the court foggy? It's probably foggy because they have those smoke machines there in that building, and they probably went off during the intros or something. SC Bread says, where's Letitia Ami here pics? Did you send me some? I didn't get any. Did you send me some on Instagram? I didn't get any pictures from you. Also, real quick, y'all, we're going to be ending pretty soon, but go ahead and give me the likes, share, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you want. If you guys talk to me on Twitter, please let me know who you are, because if you don't have the same name here as you do on Twitter, I'm talking to you not knowing who I'm talking to. Like, I'm enjoying the conversations back and forth, but I don't know who I'm talking to. So hit me up. Let me know in the comments what your name is on Twitter. If we talk on Twitter, if we interact at all on Twitter, let me know what your name is on there so I know who I'm talking to. Because sometimes I'm like, this person could be just following me on Twitter, but this also could be a person that is in my chats every week. So let me know in the chat. If you talk to me on Twitter, let me know what your name is. I see green is the color. BT says they're using lighting they got from Walmart. Yeah, I don't like the lighting. I've talked about that before. I don't like it. J Spot, been to Angel Reese spot. What? Have I been to her spot? No, I mean, she said it. She said she has a gym downstairs, I guess on the first floor, right under her apartment or something like that. She says she has a gym in her condo. She said that on live. Skylar is looking crazy on court, not looking rich at all. I mean, the messy bun is when I think she does that on purpose. That messy bun is when she comes to play. Right now, Vegas is up 15-4. 15-4. This is coming off Seattle only scoring 2 points in the fourth quarter last game. And those 2 points came from a free throw. It wasn't even a points that they scored. It wasn't even a basket. All right, let's continue on. Next, we got Dejanay Carrington, some more black, some more leather, or I don't even know what that is, but yes. And we got the Barbie. I think that was her very last game. Don't know what she's wearing because I want to say, I don't even want to act like I know what that is. Don't know what she's wearing. But Dejanay in her thigh-high boots. She got that drink in her hand as always. I love those platform boots. I love those. And that trench. Dejanay never misses. I'm so sorry. She never misses. She never misses. Hold on. I don't want to give it away. Yep. That was it. That was it for my people. So I'll go through one more time. I didn't get a whole bunch of submissions. And if BT, if you sent me the pictures of LA, I didn't get them. I thought I had checked all my DMs. I didn't get anything from any. I mean, I got stuff from people which I submitted here, but I didn't see that any pictures of her. So we got Ray Burrell, we got Nalissa Smith, we got Benijah, we got Kalia Copper, Shakira Austin, Victoria Burton, Diamond DeShields, Gabby Williams, my girl Asia, and then we got Dejanay Carrington and Asia and Angel Reese. You did send me some, April. Most of these are from you. That's why they're on here. Now, the ones you send me, when you send me the videos, it's hard for me to get a screenshot of the still. It never comes out right. It's blurry and I never can get it right. So if you just send me like the still pictures, I can do it. Some of the videos I can't, they don't come out right. So I don't end up putting them on here, but I do appreciate it. April sends me at least 6 to 7 pictures a week. And a lot of her pictures are the ones that I have up here. Some of them, like, we agreed, like I would have picked those anyway, because that's some that I already had in mind. But shout out to April, because April sends me pictures every single week. So thank you, April, for that. for doing that. I really appreciate it. So we ready for this roll call, for this drum roll? Who do we think is fit of the week? Fit of the week. Like y'all didn't know. I put both of them on there. Both. BOUF. Both of them on there because hello. That green kills everything. The red, I had to leave the red on there because she got her MVP trophy standing right there with her. So I had to give it up. Let me take myself out real quick. Give it up for Aja Wilson and her fits of the week. Yeah, that's right. That's right. She deserves. She so deserves. So every time I do that. That was the fits of the week. Like I said, I'm not doing a rookie watch because half the rookies weren't even playing. But Caitlin did play her last game, and Rikia also did play her last game. So I'll read her box scores. Her last game, Clark had 11 points, 8 assists. She was is that the last game? Nope. Sorry. That might be a sore spot for some people. That was her first playoff game. Okay, her last game, Thursday, she scored. She only played 19 minutes. 8 points, 8 assists, 1 steal, 40% from the field, 66 from 3, 100% from free throws. She had a plus minus of 1. And Rikia's last game, she scored 19 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. She was 43.8 from the field, 37.5 from 3. She was 100% from her for free throws, and she had a plus minus of a plus 14. So shout out to those rooks. One of these weeks, if not next week, the week after, I'm going to do a whole thing, like a whole summary, similar to what I did during the mid-year break when I talked about what the rookies had done so far for the year. I'll go ahead and wrap it up and sum it up and put together like what they did for the entire year. If there's a certain rookie that I haven't been covering that you want me to put their information on here, let me know. But I'll talk about Angel, obviously, Camilla, Cece, Rikia, Aaliyah. I'll do JC. Peely didn't play that much, but if y'all want, I can do her. I can put her on there. If it's any other rookies, like I said, y'all want me to put that feature in the next couple of episodes, let me know, and I will do that. BT says Vegas will not make the finals. I have $100 on it. Yeah? Yeah? You got $100 on it? You're saying they won't make it out of playing Seattle, or they won't make it past New York? Is that what you think? They won't make it past New York? It won't make it to the finals? Huh. We shall see. I'll bookmark that comment for later. Lightly Season says, I sent you. Oh yeah, I already read that. Peter says they about to accuse J Spot of racism for not showing white player fashion. This is my platform. They can accuse me of what they want. I do what I want when I want on my platform. That's it, and that's all. Kyra says 100%. April is clapping. BT says, please stop. The lady in green looks better. Stop clapping for Aja Wilson. We clap for Aja Wilson in this house. I done told you already. This is my platform. We keep clapping for Aja Wilson on this platform. April says, what's underneath that green jacket though? Girl, a whole lot of tape. A whole lot of tape. Damn Asia with the 3. They got a coaches challenge. I saw Chelsea shoot a 3. What they trying to get her on a reckless closeout? That was a foul, right? They trying to get Gabby on a reckless closeout. My volume is down. I can't see it. Patrick says 100, 100. Hey, Patrick. All right, y'all. I think that's about it. Check out the show She Shoots, She Scores. I haven't really been on it as much as I want because the recording schedule is a little crazy with me and my job, so I'm not able to get on as much, but they still talk really good, have good conversations going on over there. So they are live Monday, Thursdays, Saturdays. You can see that on Moreau Sports YouTube. Moreau is how you spell it. And you'll see the show She Shoots, She Scores there. I also have on my community page, I think the last time I was on there, I have that link to the show that I was on there. Support that. Support this show. If you like podcasts, support my podcast. Give me the likes again. Give me the likes on your way in, on your way out. I might actually, like I said, do some pop-ups. Sometimes I feel like just getting online and just hanging out with y'all, not really doing nothing while I'm sitting on my couch in my living room. So sometimes I do that from time to time outside of being live here on Tuesday. But I will be back next Tuesday. I think that's it. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I really appreciate it. We're going to watch this game. Go Aces. And I will see y'all next week. Peace out, y'all. Peace.